I know she's watching. And Ron, I just walked in the space and my whole soul and being felt uplifted, and I just felt like, yes, this has to be if we can find a way.
Oh, absolutely. I'm excited to see you take possession of the building and to build this wonderful opportunity for music. This has a special place in my heart, this building. As a member of the cathedral here and on staff, over the years since I was in college back in the mid-70s, participating in music in this place, in this cathedral, has brought me into this building many, many times. It was the home of the dean of the cathedral and was occupied up until 2009. And most clergy now want their own home to build equity for their retirement. So this building has gone unused since 2009. It's still in wonderful condition, but needs lots of upgrades, as you will see soon when we take a little tour, I think.
That's right.
But memories of this place of people gathering, walking in the door and feeling the warmth and the personality of what this traditional building has to offer is unique. And to see it become a school of music is exciting. So I'm glad you like the space.
I know. Well, it's been, since 2018, it's been a journey, but here we are. We signed a lease. We're a nonprofit. We have the keys, and now we're starting a fundraiser for renovation costs, which we will take you on a tour of the building, but we thought we'd let the performers, relax instead of wait in anticipation. So we'll do the tour after the performance. But this is the first notes of music in here for a very long time. You said there used to be a baby grand.
There used to be a baby grand piano in this room over here. And of course we would face the fireplace. We had dinners in here, receptions in here. And lots of times after a baptism or a confirmation, the family would gather here for a special celebration with the clergy to mark the day. Newcomer dinners here. But now it's time for music to take over.
Yes. So without further ado, for now we're going to have a short program for you today. I'd like to introduce you to. Are you guys still known as the Lyra Trio? Yes. Okay, the Lyra Trio. We offer chamber music at the school, and these lovely ladies, plus special guest star Ernesto, we're in our first chamber music group class, and our first chamber music group. And who's going to say something about what you're going to play?
Yeah, so my name's Erica, and my name is Lila, and we're very happy that you're tuning in today. We just first wanted to say a really quick thank you to Ms. Holman for being an amazing coach this semester and giving us this great opportunity. It's been incredible to be able to play with a small group of really talented musicians, since we're usually used to doing something either individually or in a bigger orchestra. Yeah. And a little bit about what we're playing today. We're going to be playing a little bit of Beethoven for you guys. For those of you who don't know, Beethoven was an incredible composer and pianist, and he also wrote a ton of great string trios, and so in honor of his 250th birthday year, we figured what better way to celebrate than to play a little Beethoven. So we hope you enjoy Beethoven's string trio in G major, Opus 9, numbers 1 and 3.
in this time, but I think it's been actually really important to do something together, and it's, you know, over Zoom, and they've been rehearsing, and I have to say my heartfelt thank you to Ernesto, who has stepped in to make this possible. Ernesto, as you can hear, incredible musician, and the conductor of the Quad City Youth Symphony Orchestra, of which these two amazing women also participate, and we're just so lucky here in the Quad Cities to have the symphony, the youth symphony, and such a rich history of music. And so we're just jumping on that pile and making even more music. Thank you guys. They have a little rest. We're gonna hear them, Ernesto and play a minute. We will talk more later about how this all came to be. Basically, it takes a village, as you all know. It's not just an isolated incident, but I am super grateful to so many people to be in this space right now. To these students, to their parents for their amazing support and encouragement and enthusiasm. To there's an amazing board, of which Ron May is one of the board members. And I am so grateful. You can check us out on our website, and we've got an amazing roster of faculty, and I would like to introduce you to one of them right now. This is Wayne Lee. Wayne is an incredible violinist who teaches at the University of Illinois. He's in the world-renowned Formosa Quartet, and he is here in the Quad Cities because his wife, Juliana Hahn, is on the faculty of Augustana, and I feel like the Quad Cities needs to know what an amazing depth of resources are right here, and I will stop talking now. Wayne is going to talk about what he's going to play.
Thank you, Hannah. Thank you for the very, very nice introduction. I hope I'm speaking clearly enough. I haven't done any public speaking behind the mask until this point. I'm going to be playing a movement of Unaccompanied Bach, and this is a movement that I think is one of the most soothing and quietly optimistic movements in the entire set of sonatas and partitas that Bach wrote, so hopefully very appropriate at this time. And some of you may have already noticed that my bow doesn't look like what everyone else was using. This is a Baroque bow. It's one of the precursors to the modern bow, and it's a little bit lighter. It has a very beautiful head, and it's a little bit shorter than a modern bow. And I'm also going to be playing this movement at a slightly lower tuning. This is what musicians call A415, as opposed to A440. And I'm doing this because I enjoy the lower tension of the strings, and I enjoy how it makes me pull the sound out of my instrument in this repertoire. So this is the Largo movement from Bach's C major sonata for unaccompanied violin.
beautiful. Here, have you moved your stand? Okay, well, I am going to also play one movement of Bach. This is the window of the 300th anniversary of the 6 Cello Suites by Bach. And I had all these big aspirations of playing the 6th suite prelude for you today because it's such a celebration. But, you know, there's a lot going on. So I thought, let's just keep it simple. And I'm going to play just the prelude to the first suite. I feel like that's a nice opening. It's in G major. These suites are made up of preludes and a series of dance movements. And you'll probably recognize this. This is the most famous. And maybe, I had all these big ideas this morning about, I think we should do a monthly living room series live from the Deanery. And so my thought is maybe I'll do one prelude every month. Eke it out. Just this morning, may I share that? I was like, Sabrina, I don't think you're in the spotlight enough. Might we have a little something that you could share with everybody today? So, maybe you can speak about anything you
string quartet that is not based here, but Ernesto and I have enjoyed expanding our repertoire for violin and viola, two instruments that are similar but different enough that they can complement each other well. And the selection we've chosen for today is a slow and kind of dreamy tango. It's called El Día que Me Quieras.
The Day That You Will Love Me. And it was written by Carlos Gardel, a fantastic tango artist, composer, and also as a great singer. And is one of the most lyrical and romantic tangos that were ever created, and actually made it into several other genres. You may hear this tune play as a bolero or play as a romantic ballad. So without further ado, this is El Día que Me Quieras by Carlos Gardel.
Thank
stay with us because we are going to take a tour. But you know, it's a busy time of year, even for non-working musicians, right? So people have things they need to do, like families they need to get home to. Wayne has a new baby. How old is your?
She's 7 months.
7 months. I want to see her. Well, we hope that you stay safe and healthy. And if you want, feel free to reach out to me anytime with questions or anything. And as you can see, like thanks to the cathedral for loaning us chairs and stands, we're in need of more than just money. We're in need of like everything. But I think the main thing is the spirit of coming together and accomplishing something as a community and really, I don't know, building something special. So without further ado, I'm going to stop talking. We're going to send you out with one holiday blessing. Yes?
Could you move to the corner so I can
I'm
get
going
you
to
in
move
the
to the
shot?
corner. My son is helping here. Thank you, Matisse.
So you can be in the shot.
Where does there go to the corner?
No, you can't in the corner.
I know, wait, my son's telling me to go to the corner.
Sure. I also want to mention that I've been singing this next selection for my daughter every night, right before her bedtime every night for the last 2 weeks. So it's really
Thank you all so much. Thank you for being here, whoever is out there. And we wish you all the joy and health and happiness and blessings of the season. And we will get through this. And music is a big help, I think. So, yeah, Ron Matisse for being the camera person. Ron, do you wanna, well, or,
What? How are we gonna maneuver?
I'm not sure,
We
sure.
might need another person to hold the cameras if anyone wants to do that.
Any volunteers to hold the camera? Don't all jump in. I can hold the camera. Anybody want to hold the camera? Any volunteers? Okay. I can hold the camera.
But then they can't see you.
That's fine. Do you want to go on the tour and hold the camera? Sure. Thanks, Linda.
You can be the Facebook camera. I'll be holding the YouTube.
So, okay.
So this is Facebook.
Okay.
It's nice to.
You can just.
Well, it's just getting your toe in the water, right?
Yeah.
Thank you for getting your toe in the water.
Thank you.
Okay.
So congratulations on getting.
Well, I mean, I can't do it alone.
No?
I'm leaning on everybody.
There, we're all ready.
Okay, well, great.
Well, obviously, this is the living room of the Deanery, where most of the gatherings would be, where it's a perfect spot for small chamber recitals or family recitals. It is a true tradition of chamber music. Come this way, we'll show you the entrance hall, and we'll go from there.
Ron, I'm so happy you're here.
So I think if you could come over here and see the impression going this way, what people will see as they walk in the door. Once you come into the main entrance of the Deanery, you're visited by this beautiful staircase, which I think sets the tone of what you're going to experience in the whole building.
That's right. I mean,
Yeah.
it was really right here in the foyer that I was like, you just feel like, there's like, this is so emblematic to me
Is it really?
of all the possibilities. It's like it reaches up and into
Absolutely.
infinity.
To the right here, you'll see the dining room, which again could be another studio, it could be a reception hall, it could be anything. And it's connected to the kitchen, which maybe we'll see later, I think.
It's an impressive kitchen.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. This was built of limestone back in the 30s, so it's a solid building. Quite amazing, really. But it's built in what they call the four square or the four corner style, because in each corner there's a bedroom upstairs. So you're going to see the potential for some beautiful studio space. So there's a main staircase, there's also a servant staircase or a back staircase, like a lot of these big old homes have.
Right.
There's about just shy, I think, of 5,000 square feet
Yeah.
in the entire building. So there's lots of potential for different spaces. So this could be a studio, this could be a recital hall. That could also be a studio, could be an office, whatever.
Gathering reception area after
Reception area.
concerts.
Before we go upstairs, we should probably check out the library.
We should totally check out the library.
Let's
Yes.
let's go this way, Juan, since they're backing up.
Right.
Come on back this way, we'll show you where the library is. So this is just opposite, the fireplace here is just opposite the fireplace that you just saw in the living room. But what a magnificent library.
It's so warm.
It's
The
so-
wood is so
But all of the shelves for music, for a library,
Right.
for if you wanted to meet students, potentially to introduce them to an instrument or try out an instrument, this would be a perfect small space to do
Well,
that.
and just a note, one of our plans, renovation plans, we have to make this space handicap accessible. So we are going to widen this doorway. This is going to be the handicap teaching studio.
I see, that's wonderful.
And also, there's a bathroom behind you, which we probably shouldn't look at.
Probably not.
Since it's missing a toilet. But that one's going to be expanded too, so that it's
That's
handicap
part of
accessible.
the necessary upgrades that has to happen. Because it's been empty since 2009, and it was built before plumbing was insulated. They had an issue one really deep freeze summer or winter, got terribly cold, one of those 20 below zero days. That
Crack.
some of the plumbing froze, so we had an issue with that. So that's got to be replaced and repaired. But what What a beautiful room this is.
It really
Just
is.
lovely.
It really is.
So, what should we do next? Should we go upstairs?
Yeah,
or
let's-
should-
Yeah, let's go upstairs.
Let's go this way so you can go back to the living room one more time.
Ruining your photo op, sorry.
Actually, it's
So,
nice picture.
when you come this way, you can kind of get a sense of the entire room.
Make sure to get our esteemed
Okay, let's go upstairs.
You're the perfect host, Ron.
Oh.
And this,
Thank you.
clockwise or anti-clockwise?
I was trying to do it right.
Okay. This is so magnificent.
So we'll just do a complete circle around. So maybe if you could come up here and do a panorama, you'll see how the balcony is surrounding the foyer. So you can see how accessible each of the rooms are for studio space, for students to easily find where they need to go. When this was a residence, this was a small office. This room here. This was the dean's wife's office.
I think it would work beautifully as a warm-up room before your lesson.
Coming through here was, this is the smallest bedroom of the main four.
And it's not small at all.
No. It's about 12 by 15 or thereabouts, something like that. Hannah calls it the mustard room because of the color of the wall. And you can see some of the water damage from leaky gutters and things. The gutters on this building are original copper, and many of them have been stolen for the metal.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to replace gutters to keep from water damaging the building.
Mm-hmm.
So it's in good shape yet, but we gotta work on that.
Right, right. And,
So
and
that's-
windows is another one of our.
These are all original windows from 1930. Nothing's been upgraded.
Wow. I think that's in our list of things
So, yeah,
to.
all new windows. So you'll see things like this, and that's because of the gutters. It's been repaired, but not repainted yet. Okay, adventure through the bathroom. Here we go. A 1930s bathroom.
These closets are all humongous too, and they have the where you open the door and the light goes on automatically. I'll hide behind you over here. You want to show them, this is Jack and Jill bathroom number 1. We hope you're not getting seasick walking through the building. Or land sick, I guess, nobody's on sea. Definitely cooler up here. There's 2 furnaces here.
There's 2 furnaces, one for upstairs and one for now.
Got it.
This is the master bedroom, and it has had the carpeting taken out. So that's why it looks kind of funny where the rubber backing has stuck to the floor. And it's been repainted white, just generic for now. But this was the master bedroom.
The beautiful wood floors under the carpet.
Yeah, in all the buildings, in all the rooms, there's wood floor. Double closets, and as she said, all the lights come on automatically as you enter.
Is that a changing table there or
It's a dresser.
dresser?
So there's 2 closets, his and hers. And we move on this way.
That's good. I'm gonna go. There's a linen closet.
The largest linen closet I've ever seen. There are more closets in this building than you would imagine.
It's
For
so
such an
true.
old building,
I know, most people used
Amazing.
armoires then, but,
amazing. Here's another closet.
oh, I didn't even look in that closet.
This is the second main bedroom. It's exactly the same size as the master. Even though this is the same size as the master, it only has 1 closet.
It's such a huge room. We could do Suzuki group
Yeah.
classes, chamber music rehearsals in
Chamber
there,
music easily.
master classes.
Even with some distancing is not, in these
Yep.
days, you know, it still works.
Yep.
And the view of the cathedral grounds out the window,
Yeah,
it's
this is
beautiful.
yeah. I love this room.
Yeah, this is the best room to hear the carol on when it chimes.
Uh-huh. Thank you, Linda.
Hmm.
Hope I'm not making anybody busy.
Oh, no.
And then we'll go on this way to the other Jack and Jill bathroom.
Great shots in here, right?
Hi, everyone.
Uh-oh.
No, he
Just
did
checking
that.
it.
Oh, okay. I was like, uh-oh. That's not a good sound.
So now we're in the south corner, east corner of the cathedral, of the deanery. Again, look how large this is. Amazing. And where Matisse is standing, we pulled up the carpet to see if it was wood floor, and it was.
Of course,
So,
yeah.
again, lovely. Another big walk-in, well, not really walk-in closet, but pretty big. The light comes on. So plenty of room for storage and plenty of room to
For instruments,
keep
music.
instruments and
Yeah.
music.
Love the high
Quite,
ceilings.
I know, the high ceilings, so uplifting.
Yeah, 10-foot ceilings.
Wow.
Now, around the corner, we'll go to the back of the upstairs. And that's two smaller rooms which are above the garage. We're not gonna look at the garage, but we'll look at those two smaller rooms.
Matisse and I did peek into the garage earlier today. And we quickly left.
Just, can I get up and
Okay, we need to turn some lights on, but they're not, I need the light bulb in here. So, this would be a normal bedroom in most houses.
Right. But it feels so small after the other
After
one.
the others, absolutely, but again,
This is a perfectly large teaching
it
studio.
would be a perfectly good, you could, even with a piano in here if you
Mhm.
needed a piano.
Mm-hmm.
But what is so interesting is that of all the rooms, that they're all separated by either closets or bathrooms.
Mm-hmm.
So the sound between rooms is minimal.
Right.
So you have real distinct privacy for
Right.
what you're doing.
Well, and, let alone like the age of the house. It's definitely not flimsy.
That's true. That's very true. And then you can see through these windows, you can see down to the river, you can see Palmer College.
Mm.
And out these windows, you can see Central High School. And the last building, Kemper Hall, is part of the old Griswold College that was founded here, I don't know,
I love
100
this
years
story.
ago.
Yeah, that's amazing.
It was part of the cathedral
That, this
grounds.
building right here?
This red stone building
Mhm.
right here is Kemper Hall. And that's the last remaining building of Griswold College.
Wow.
And then you just walk through to the other bedroom that's identical to this one. I'm just assuming that in the very olden days, this would be like servants' quarters or maybe
Totally,
a guest.
especially because the second staircase goes
Yeah,
straight down to the
right,
kitchen.
Right. So, lovely view of the parking lot. Which is good to have, it's right next to the building.
It's amazing to
So-
have a parking lot in
Yeah,
downtown.
So easily accessible for everyone. Okay, and we go this way. There's a small half bath up here, or 3/4 bath with a shower. And then we'll go downstairs.
Down this one?
Yep.
Sneak down the back staircase. Matisse noted how many doors are here. We should
Yeah.
count, there's a lot of doors.
A lot of doors. This is utility, there used to be a laundry in here, and then this is the kitchen. I don't know if I can turn this on. There we go. So,
It
this
actually
is-
looks very modern, this kitchen. Not that it
I
has.
don't know how many upgrades they did, I know this is all new.
Yeah.
From when this is before the last dean lives here, because they did a lot of social things here. Two stoves, 2 ovens, 2 refrigerators, only 1 dishwasher.
That's what you've got the hands for.
Yes, indeed. But there used to be a little table and chairs in the corner, and in the back door. Not my favorite color for a kitchen, but.
It's an odd color choice for the kitchen, I have to say. Yes, I agree.
But, and there used to be some Bible study or small groups in here, so you inherited a restaurant coffee.
Woohoo!
So you're ready to go for your receptions. And then we'll continue and finish up by going this way through the butler's pantry.
I love this pantry. Matisse made meringues. I wish I could give them to you.
So here we are back into the dining room.
The light is so beautiful in the cathedral right now.
Oh, yeah.
Gorgeous time of day.
So here's where you're going to have all your grand receptions, I assume?
Yes, reception, maybe we'll have some board meetings here.
Oh, yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good, right?
Yeah.
Right and shiny. So, I don't know how big this room is, but this has to be at least 12 by 15. Again, pretty big dining room. I wonder if at some time there was pocket doors.
Yeah, Matisse and I were wondering that too.
Here and there both. I wonder, don't you think there were pocket doors in here?
Like that slide out.
Yeah.
I would think so.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Dates back to the 1930s and probably. I bet they would.
I want to show you guys upstairs.
Oh, yeah. Are you sure? Okay.
We'll
Wrap up.
thank you guys all so much for being with us today. We hope you've enjoyed some music and a little tour of the new Deanery School of Music. If you want further information, look on our webpage. It's still the Quad City Music Academy. We're working on changing that. But it's all the same information. We're going to have a spring semester starting January 25th, which you can register for. And please feel free to donate in any way you can. Energy, spare instruments that might be in your attic, or we always can use some financial help because we got a $50,000 Hubble Waterman Foundation matching grant, which we're so honored to have. And now we just have to match it. So if you feel like you could help us, we would be very grateful. And Merry Christmas if you celebrate, and happy holidays, and stay safe and healthy.
Amen.
Mwah. Till next time. Till next